Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to my big global family. If this is your first time here, we're honored to have you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
So, here we are at the joint U.S. British base Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean, where Iran's fate and the end of Khamenei's regime might just be sealed. This is no longer just talk or empty threats, it's a real plan. And the first step? The U.S. military has already deployed 4 long-range B-2 stealth bombers, capable of carrying nuclear warheads, to the base. Now the idea of using Diego Garcia for military strikes against Iran isn't new, and it's no longer just about punishing the Houthis. Even Tehran isn't buying that excuse anymore.
That's why Iranian leaders are freaking out, openly warning that their military will strike the base in response to any potential U.S. attack. Iranian intelligence seems almost certain that this is bigger than just taking out Houthi militia targets in Yemen.
Before we even get into the stealth bombers and how they've become a nightmare for Khamenei and the Revolutionary Guard, let's talk about the bigger picture. U.S. President Donald Trump has clearly made up his mind. Either Khamenei surrenders and gives up Iran's nuclear ambitions, or he faces direct military strikes that could end his regime for good.
One major sign of this? Trump's personal message to Iran's supreme leader, warning that if Tehran doesn't sign a deal with Washington on its nuclear program, the consequences will be severe. Even Khamenei himself admitted that Trump is threatening them. On the ground, multiple sources confirm that the US has moved at least 4 B-2 Spirit stealth bombers to Diego Garcia, just a short distance from Iran.
These bombers are part of America's elite strike force, and their deployment coincides with continued airstrikes against Houthi targets in Yemen. But here's the thing, the strategy is shifting. The focus isn't just on taking out missile launch sites anymore. It's now about eliminating top Houthi commanders and completely destroying their infrastructure. Now, if you look at what analysts from the National Interest, an American military and defense magazine, are saying, this whole deployment isn't just a warning to the Houthis or even to Iran, it's way bigger than that.
According to military experts, having an aircraft carrier in the Red Sea was already enough to deter the Houthis. But bringing in B-2 bombers, that takes things to another level. This isn't just about warning Iran, it's preparation for a major strike. The National Interest even questioned why the US would need such a large number of B-2s in one place.
The military buildup around Iran is much larger than what would be needed to just deal with the Houthis. So, is there another target in sight? Military analysts in the US and the West have been speculating about the real reason for this massive deployment. If we rewind just a few weeks, back to when Trump was signing executive orders in the Oval Office, he openly hinted that a final showdown with Iran was coming soon. Not long after, he made it clear. Iran had 2 months to return to the negotiating table, or their regime would be finished if they pursued nuclear weapons.
Leaked reports suggest that Trump's national security team coordinated Houthi airstrikes through Signal, a secure messaging app. A journalist from The Atlantic, Jeffrey Goldberg, accidentally got access to a leaked chat discussing this strategy, and the details paint a clear picture. The US isn't just reacting to Houthi attacks, it's executing a grand strategy to reshape the Middle East. So, based on American intelligence reports, this is unlikely to be just about taking out a troublesome terrorist group, the Houthis. Instead, Washington may be gearing up for a large-scale strike on Iranian targets, potentially in coordination with Israel, which could hit critical nuclear facilities like the Fordow uranium enrichment site. Looking at the bigger picture, one of the most important details is the sheer firepower the US.
Thanks a ton for watching. Drop a comment, let us know what you think, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. At X News, we're all about keeping it real and fair. See you in the next video.